What's going on, you guys? Keeping it real tarot, coming to you with a pick a card. Hope all is well with you guys. And this is a fun reading, so hopefully you like it. You'll get some use out of it. Today's topic is, what about you get men aroused? So take what apply, leave the rest. Shout out to my subscribers, new and old. What's popping with you guys? Hopefully all is well with you whenever you see this. And if you're a visitor, welcome. Returning visitors, welcome back. We have 3 piles, as always. This is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. I will give you crystals. For pile 1, I will give you the lapis lazuli. For pile 2, I'll give you the orange aventurine. And then for pile 3, I will give you the amethyst. So 1, 2, 3, lapis lazuli, orange aventurine, purple amethyst. See you in pile 1. Okay, pile 1, if you pick this deck or this lapis lazuli crystal, this is your reading. Shout out to you guys. Hope all is well. Hopefully you could get some entertainment from this, because it's not a real serious reading. It's kind of fun. The title is, what about you get men aroused? So take what apply, leave the rest. Shout out to my subscribers, new and old. What's popping with you guys? If you're a visitor, welcome. Returning visitors, welcome back. So I want to set this straight here and now. When I do this reading about what about you gets them aroused, arousal is not just sexual. Arousal can be, to be frank, arousal could be something that stimulates you into action. You could get aroused by a good book. You get aroused by stress, fear, anger. You know what I mean? So take what apply and leave the rest with this reading. I may have some toxic things that come out my mouth that gets people aroused. If they're toxic, they'll get aroused by things that stress them out or have fear or anger. Enough of that. Let's get to the reading. We have the High Priestess, we have the 10 of Wands, and then we have the 5 of Wands in reverse. So, out of this energy, what gets men aroused? The High Priestess is somebody that's all-knowing. You're very mysterious. You're a mysterious person that also can see through people. You're very spiritual. So that intrigues people, that piques their curiosity with you guys. Some of you guys are Scorpios or Taurus or Aries or a Libra. Some of you are very tapped into the underbelly. The underbelly is the darkness of your side, like where crimes and Ponzi scams and all of that lie. Not to say that you're a type of individual. You could not be. But you are a balanced individual as well. So being that you're mysterious and you kind of like, some of you, depending on how your chart is set up, you're ruled by the underbelly. So you're comfortable in your darkness. That turns men on. That makes them aroused. You are a hard worker as well. With this 10 of Pentacles, you are somebody that's going to provide. Whether you're a man or a female, you're going to bring home the bacon. You're somebody who could take on a lot of burdens, I would say. Good or bad, you're very strong. So this here arouses men because they know that anyhow they in a relationship with you, you guys are going to provide, as well as, of course, they will have to provide, but you're somebody that they won't have to worry about bringing your part to the table, because you're very abundant. You delve in abundance. And it's like a lot of burdens. You could take on a lot of burdens. So even if life gets stressful, they know that you guys could push through. With this 5 of Pentacles in reverse, you are somebody that is mature when it comes to your money. You're not immature when it comes to money. You make good investments. You know how to direct your money. You're not a person that is in lack. Or if you say, for instance, you somebody that needs rent money. You somebody that's look at it like, damn, it's the 3rd week in the month. I'm coming up into the 1st of the month. I need to make some money. I need to get some money. It's not like you will say it like in lack. You will say it like, okay, what am I going to do to use my High Priestess skills and my 10 of Wands energy, where I can take on a lot of burdens, but I can tap into a lot of unseen things, and how can I bring in money? Some of you guys can also be like tarot readers as well. You tapped into the yeah, into the tower world or into the spiritual world. You're very, very, very spiritual. Some of these people see you grow up and they admire this about you. Over here you have the Emperor. Well, it's the Empress. The Empress is the female version of the Emperor. I don't know why I just got the Emperor with this energy. But I would say the Emperor and the Empress. You have the Page of Pentacles. And then you have the Three of Pentacles. This came out together. So you are somebody that look out for people. You are helpful to people. You are also somebody, excuse me, I never really be belching in readings. But those are considered downloads coming in, so whatever. You are Empress. Again, you're very abundant. You're somebody that can help people. You're very helpful. You're very good in stressful situations, aka the Ten of Wands. You don't let nobody bring you to anger. You're not someone that steps out of character with people. Or if you have to step out of character, you do it in a very graceful way. If you have people that just like a pest to you or a pestilence, you're somebody that know how to like get rid of them. And again, in a not so abrasive way. Not to say you can't be abrasive, but you can be very abrasive. For some of you guys, your crown chakra is open. So you can see through people again. It's coming through with the Empress and this High Priestess. You are somebody that's very abundant as well. You delve in abundance. You delve in luxuries. Now with the Empress, the Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles, you work well with people. You can take instructions. You don't have, again, an ego where you can't take instructions from somebody. And with this Page of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, you always have ideas to bring to any situation you're collaborating in. You're very grounded. Some of you are like, how can I say? If you understand this, the MacGyver, if you know MacGyver, you could take like a candy bar and say a piece of metal and make a bomb. Like, you're very creative. You're very abundant. Again, even if you're young, no matter if you're young or old, you just have a matureness about you, a stableness about you, a steadiness about you. Some of you like to walk around with snacks in your bag. You always have snacks and stuff to give to people if in fact somebody is hungry. You always prepared. You guys are always prepared. With this Four of Pentacles and this Lover's energy over here, you somebody that's reserved. You make the choice to be reserved with people. You kind of hide away from people who bring drama and that's toxic. You kind of like push back on that. If you are in a partnership, you take up for your partner. You don't let anybody come talk reckless and crazy to your partner over here, it seems like. Some of you are like the type of energies like you are seen but you're not heard. You're very poised and charming and graceful. You also could be somebody who know how to direct people, somebody that's very logical, somebody that know how to take leadership, somebody that know how to make executive decisions. With this ace, with this King of Swords, some of you are very, very smart. You have like Emperor energy, like the Emperor and the Empress over here. You're very smart. You're very calculated. You're very scholarly. Or I can say you're very cultured. You well learned. Some of you went to uni before, university. You have a degree. Some of you forge your own path as well. You are somebody that forged your own path. You don't allow people to dictate. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I just ate a cheeseburger with some fries. That was so good. And it's like almost 7 in the morning. That was like great. It tastes like everything. Okay, back to your reading. What aroused men about you guys? That they respect your hustle. You're not somebody could just easily touch on or be around. You don't like people touching you. You're somebody that's very protective of your time. With this High Priestess and this King of Swords, some of you are very calculated. Not even some of you. You guys who resonate with this, you're very psychic and calculated. Some of you could come across as a Pisces. You have this type of dream state to you, this type of ethereal state to you. With this death energy right here, what aroused men about you? Some of you like to do sex spells, or they know you could do sex spells. Some of you, they want to like eat and drink you. Some of them, if they've been with you sexually for this power, if you've been with them sexually, they like the way you taste. They like the way you taste. Whether it's, yeah, they like the way you taste. Now, let's get to the little sexual portion of this, because the energy is here where I could pull on some sexual energy. So, let's see. Hold on for a second. What deck I'm going to use though? Hold on for a second. For some of you guys, if you're around toxic people or toxic masculine energy, and you get their mind right, like you start directing them and telling them what to do, like they like that. That arouses them. They may come across like they shook, but it arouses them. And this could be a person that has like big ego and stuff like that. You know how to bring them down to size. You cut them down to size. So let's get to it. Clarify this King of Swords. What about this King of Swords energy? Aroused men for power 1. What type of attraction they have for this King of Swords energy for power 1? What makes them aroused? It said this is the King of Cups that came out. I can't show you the card because this is a sexual deck. They make it. You are somebody that, if you are male energy, you know how to take control of a female. You know how to dominate her. You know how to make her feel good. Say, for instance, if you're having sex with her and you have her legs over your shoulders, you like to squeeze on her breast and enjoy her at the same time. You're very dominant. You're very masculine. This is what get people aroused. You're extremely masculine. Some of you don't like to take all your clothes off when you're having sex with women. You're so passionate and you get revved up, so passionate. So this is a King of Swords kind of turning into a King of Wands energy. What aroused men about you, whether you're a man or a female? You are very freaky. You're very freaky. You like a freak in the bed, but you uptight in public. Clarify this. The Chariot, you take control. You go after what you want. If you want it, you're going to go after it. You are very playful as well. If this is a man energy, what arouses women about you is like, let me see. I'm going to cover her vagina. And then you see how he's there just smiling, looking down. What he's looking down is at her vagina. But this says eat and drink me. You have that type of energy, that type of aura. You put people into spells and in a trance when you're having sex with them. Some of you are nicely manicured down there. That arouse men as well. Clarify this High Priestess. What attracts the Magician? I was waiting for the Magician to come out, because I'm not going to say that because people be trying to watch me and learn off of me, which is not a problem, but then they try to turn it to me. So no, I don't need any doppelgangers. But yeah, if you're particularly married, this person likes your ass. They like spanking your ass. They like how perky your ass is. They don't have to have sex. They just like touching your ass, rubbing on your ass, just feeling on it, just touching it. Just knowing he's touching it gives them pleasure. You are very skillful when it comes to your sex as well. Let's see. Clarify this Magician. The Two of Wands came out. You're very dualistic when it comes to your sex. You could come across innocent, but you are very vivacious. This person will arouse this person if you've had sex with them, or if you haven't had sex with them. They like your body. You have nice perky breasts. They nice and stiff. You have a small waist. Clarify this Now, some of you could be kind of thick, full busted, but perky still, with like nice hips, with a small waist. Some of you have cesarean section. This is the Five of Wands. Some of these men get so aroused that they want to sexually like essay you. Some of them try to have been forceful with you before and tried to take off your clothes and you had to fight them off. Hopefully that didn't trigger anybody. Clarify. Yeah, the sex A energy coming out. Now you have the Seven of Wands. Somebody you had to put up defenses. Somebody, look at this. I'm going to show you. I'm going to cover her breasts. Somebody wants to like get very aggressive with you. These toxic people. It's like they want to force you to have sex. And I'm going to show you this one as much as I can. I'm going to cover her vagina, cover her breast. Look how this person is trying to take your clothes off of you. From behind, like they just try to attack you from behind. So you need to be careful of that. You need to defend yourself. Learn how to defend yourself if you don't know how to defend yourself. If you're around these toxic people. Yeah, these people want to take advantage of you, but then want to keep it silent. They want to take advantage of your good old Empress energy, your good old abundant energy. Some of them try to energy harvest off of you. Even look at the cat back here. Even though this is the cat's mom, but look how she's just on, like, kind of being aggressive. Because she's not trying to pick her up. She just, like, being aggressive. These are some toxic, aggressive people that want to conquer you sexually. You have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is somebody that's tyrannical and fiery. This is who this energy is. Impulsive, tyrannical. Always want to go after a competition. Look at everybody as a conquest. This person could be an Aries, or this is just Aries energy. I don't like that energy. I'm about to give you last messages. And then I'm going to go to pile 2. So, last messages. Clarify this Five of Pentacles in reverse. Be my private porn star. Yeah. And you see how this person is in reverse, but they trying to drag this female away. There's some toxic people around you that just out of nowhere jump in and try to take over the reading. So I'm ending this pile. So if you have gotten something from this, like and or subscribe. Till next time in Tarot Land. Pile 2 if you pick this deck, or if you pick the orange Aventurine, this is your reading. Shout out to you guys. Hope all is well. Hopefully you get some messages from here and find it kind of fun, because it's a fun reading. The title is, What About You Get Men Aroused? So take what applies, leave the rest. Shout out to my subscriber, new and old. What's popping with you guys? And if you're a visitor, welcome. Returning visitors, welcome back. Now, I'm going to say this really quick. I don't know what's going to come out. It could be toxic. It could not be toxic. It could go sexual. It could not be sexual. So, I don't want you to think just because the title says get you aroused that it's immediately going to be sexual. Sexual arousal is just something that stimulate people or get your body into action. And stress, fear, anger could do these things. So we're going to see where this goes. Hold on for a second though. Okay, pile 2, let's go. What about you gets men aroused? Okay, you could be in a relationship with somebody. You could be married. If you married, these are going to go for you. Or if you're in a relationship, this going to go for you. And then I'm going to move on from there and bring in other energy. So just bear with me. With the Two of Pentacles here, you have the Two of Pentacles. You have the King of Pentacles. And you have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, if you're in a relationship, your partner is aroused by the fact that you can juggle things. You have a lot of things you could keep in the air. You know how to juggle future plans that has not come in yet. So you are somebody that know how to manifest. You have endless abilities of manifesting. Even if your emotions get the better of you, or if the situation has the emotions high, you know how to ride the waves. You know how to balance these emotions. You know how to keep everything balanced and in check. You're somebody that's very grounded. You're somebody that's very stable. You're somebody that's normally the one that keeps the situation calm if things are getting out of control. If, in fact, you're not in a relationship, you are somebody that balances their masculine and feminine energy. You're very dualistic. But what gets people aroused, and I say men, but this men, again, Energies could be female and men. So it could be a female and a masculine energy. So what I will say will get men, sometimes I'll say will get people. But what get men attractive, get aroused by you, you are somebody that's very grounded. You grounded in your feminine energy and you grounded in your masculine energy. You are somebody, if you're in your feminine energy, you somebody that's graceful, somebody that is calm, somebody that has this serene energy to you. Some of you are hopeless romantics. You are naturally sensual and sexy. You are the ideal female for most men. When you're in your masculine energy, you are somebody that's serious. You're very grounded. It shows that you have wealth, but you're not like obvious with your wealth. Some of you come from good backgrounds, or you come from wealth, or you've made your wealth, and this aroused people. You have the Ace of Swords over here with the Four Pentacles and the Page of Coins in reverse, and this is up here with the Two of Pentacles. So you somebody who is very clear thinking. When you block somebody, you block somebody. You don't care what they're talking about. You are not going to talk to them. Some of you are kind of like a tomboy and have a resting bitch face, but you are, again, tapped into your feminine side as well. Some of you are you could be a Libra, and everything I'm telling you is true right here, because the Ace of Swords just jumped out when I was clarifying, or it just jumped out the way it jumped out. So there's definitely truth here. You are not balancing anything with anybody that's insecure or immature. Somebody that's not financially secure, you're not going to try to build with them. You're going to hold back from them. You're going to listen to your intuition, because you're somebody that's clear thinking. You get downloads from the universe. You somebody as well that takes action. You're a very action-oriented person. You're very strategic. You're very analytical. You have a lot of structure to you. You naturally are authoritative type of person. You, again, with the Page of Cups, and Page of Cups is here and the Page of Pentacles is here. This is pages and reverse energies. Like you're not being bothered with people who think they know everything. Again, who's immature, who you can't talk to, who is not open for advice. Somebody who has an ego issue. You're not dealing with them. People who have like personality disorders, or people who have emotional issues, you're not dealing with them. I want to clarify this real quick. You have the Three of Swords, and then you have the Seven of Swords. So you're a heartbreaker. This aroused people. How you will break somebody's heart and you will block yourself off from them. And these are people who deserve to be treated this way. Some of you are very in tune with your feelings. That get people aroused too. You have the Tower over here. So you are somebody that will bring Tower moments to people's life. You could be a Scorpio, a Taurus, a Libra, or an Aries. Some of you could even be an Aquarius. But you are somebody that brings upheaval quickly, very quickly, and you bring justice. So some of you are walking karma. These are three major arcanas back to back, and the Hangman. And this goes along with this Ace of Swords right here. You bring karma to deceptive people, because this is the Seven of Swords, Mr. Don't You Know No Good. And then behind that is the Three of Pentacles. So anybody who comes up against you, you beat them. You beat them with your ancestors, God, divine, whoever you believe in. You listen to them, and together you team up and beat these people. People see this. People notice. You bring destruction. You change people's beliefs. Some of you are spiritual people. You make people fall from grace. With this Hangman energy, you're somebody who looks like nothing is going on, but you have a lot going on, which means still waters run deep. So I'm about to leave this pile. So let me start getting some sexual energy off of it, because it's here. Clarify this Tower. What about pile 2? Let me reverse, turn it up right. Okay, people like to taste you. Whoever's been with you sexually, they like the way you taste. They like to indulge in how you taste. They like your juices. If they have not been with you, they want to do this to you. Some of them is a Tower moment that you would never be with them. This brings them a Tower moment. But it's the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, people want to come in hot and fast. If you've had sex with people Some of them come in hot and fast, like they very active with their tongue, extremely active. This is why. It's the passion that they have for you. There's a lot of passion here for you. Whoa. This jumped out. The tower. The tower clarified the tower. I will show you. The tower clarified the tower. Some of you have reckless sex. You like to have reckless sex, whether it's outside, inside. Some of you have been caught having sex before. Some of you like the same sex. What gets men aroused about you? You go after what you want. If you want to have sex with them, you're going to have sex with them. You're not going to wait for them to decide that is going to happen. You're very active. You know how to approach a man. You know how to approach a female if it's a female energy. You know how to approach the situation. You know how to go after what you want, basically. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles. What makes men aroused about how to? The Queen of Pentacles clarified the Queen of Cups. No, the Queen of Wands. What arouse people, what arouse men about you? You give good head. You adventurous when it comes to head. Some of them, you make them like they toes curl when you give them head. Some of you look good doggy style. This gets men aroused just looking at you. They can just imagine how it will be. Some of you, you have a how can I say? You have how can I say this? I don't know how to say this. Damn it, I don't know how to say this. Some of you as a female, you have a nice size vagina. Let's say that. Not like it's like inside like the outside. It's like buff. It's nice. Men like the fact that you take care of down there. You know how to groom yourself down there as well. Clarify this three of swords and seven of swords. Last message. What gets men aroused about pile 2? Some of you have nice perky ass. Your body is nice. They love your body. They like the way you ride them. Some of them are heartbroken that they know that they'll never find somebody who can ride them the way you ride them. You bring them great pleasure when you ride them. Some of you could be a Libra or Aries again. They like holding on to your breasts and guiding your hips as you ride them. If that apply, that apply. But these people get aroused and they heartbroken at the same time for the ones who've been with you. And it's justice. Look, justice. Clarify the justice. Because justice, I seen it somewhere. Or did I not see it? Well, I thought I saw it. Yeah, justice. So you bring justice to the situation. You're very balanced when it comes to your sexuality. You're very open. Some of you like to be blindfolded. You into bondage. If you have gotten something from this, like and or subscribe. Till next time in Tarotland. Pile 3, if you pick this deck, see that. Or if you pick this amethyst, this is your reading. Hold on. Shout out to you guys. Hope all is well with you. Hopefully you find this reading fun and useful. Subscribers knowing all what's popping with you guys. Hopefully you can get some messages from this. If you're a visitor, welcome. Returning visitors, welcome back. Today's title is What About You Get Men Aroused? Remember, arousal comes from stress, fear, and anger. It's not just sex. So hopefully we could get to some sex. Now, these are all those cards that fell. These cards, I was called to keep them. I didn't even know what they were, so we're going to see them together. So it says, he's toxic as fuck, but fun. Business, work affair. They're working, all right. So it says, this one is good, even give and take. New man or woman. They can't cook like you. So for some of you, side note, there's a chef that wanted to be like bombard the reading, because this happened in pile 1. There's a person over there that just wants to take over the reading. So somebody here feel like whoever they went to can't cook like you. Somebody left you for a new man or a woman, or you left them. Somebody feel like you're a good give and take, like you somebody good to build with. So I'll say that arouses people, that arouse men about you. Somebody here is having a work affair and they turned on about it. If you having a work affair, that goes for you. This gets you guys stimulated, just knowing y'all cheating at having a job boss, a job, maybe it could be your boss, a job husband or something like that. And it says he's toxic, but he's fun. So let's get to it. You have the 6 of Wands, 10 of Wands, the Empress, 9 of Wands, the Moon, and 5 of Wands. What get men aroused about you? You are somebody that's competitive, but you always winning. You always reinventing yourself. Anything you set out to achieve, you achieve it. Some of you, you are under a lot of pressure, but you know how to deal with a lot of pressure. Some of you, you transform a lot, and this stresses people out. This is people who are hating on you, I'm getting. They hate that the fact that you are the Empress. You somebody loving. You somebody the best thing since sliced bread. You open your arms to like kids and everybody. You just a loving soul. You like to love people. You're grounded. You're abundant. You're sensual. You're very sexy. If your man is home with you, if you have a man with like 2 children, like one is like 3 or 4, another one is a baby, your man admire the way you look from behind, just like looking at you. He could bring you roses and stuff like that, like to bring you roses, like 2 dozen roses. You are somebody that can take on a lot. You are somebody that's solid. You're successful after adversities. People find that arousing. Some of you could have been in a car accident, broken your arm or your leg or whatever, and people laughed at you, thought you was not gonna like rebound, but you rebound, and now they have to look at you and admire you. The moon energy is here. With this moon energy, somebody's a Pisces. They find you mysterious. They find you alluring. They find you somebody that is like very creative and tapped into the spiritual world. Somebody that listens to their guides. Somebody that's very wise for their age. That's arousing to them. This kind of goes with this. With the 5 of Wands, some people really think that you're fun, but you can be a little toxic, or you could be a little too competitive, and people kind of, you get people aroused by that, because remember, fear, stress, and anger arouse people. So what about the Empress get people aroused for pile 3? Some of you like back shots. Some of you are very fiery. Some of you like to have sex outside. Some of you are carefree. This goes with that he's fun but toxic energy. But some of you as the Empress, you could be like that as well. Clarify this, Empress. What makes people aroused? They like head. Everybody in this pile like the way you guys taste. Some of you like to give head. You give great head. You look good from behind as well. That arouses people who have sex with you. You have a nice long body. Some of you come across like you prude, but they know you're a freak behind the sheets. You have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is somebody very freaky. Look the way she's dressed. I'll cover her vagina, her breast. Her dress is falling off of her. They think you're very freaky. They like to grab your ass. They just daydream about grabbing your ass. So these are last messages. Like and or subscribe. Till next time.